And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one. Definitely have a good one today. If you look in the post section, go into my channel, look under the part that says posts, and we have an updated step 3 on there. I showed you what crypto it is. We're going to go over today at crypto. I want to show you it. If you want to buy it, great. If not, fine. It's got a lot of connections. Like the crypto is BLD. That's Boy Lincoln David. You can see it on a deck screener right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. I want to show you what's so cool about this crypto is you've got the connections to this crypto are amazing. There's your deck screener image of it. There's osmosis. You can go. I'm trying to get my coin market cap to pop up my computer. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the coin market cap, but it's not exactly always accurate. There's that. Now, this crypto has like crazy connections. Let me read off some connections here. My name is Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Currently, I'm on 6 or 7 hardcore drugs: cocaine, heroin, hashish, ecstasy, methamphetamine, you name it. I'm snorting it, injecting it, eating it, whatever. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, nothing. So there you go. This crypto is built on the Cosmos platform. It focuses on cross-chain orchestration. It will bring developers to the world of Web3. So it's not designed to take off tomorrow or the next day. It's for Web3 and DeFi. That's at the final end. After we get crypto laws, this and that. That's why this crypto is so cheap. This is a crypto that I would definitely potentially hold long-term. I don't know if Caleb Brown has it. It's possible. But this crypto here will bring, listen to this, will bring developers to the world of Web3 and makes it simple. It greatly reduces any risk in the decentralized finance world. It's cheap. Again, the price is cheap because it's set up for Web3 and DeFi, and that's not happening right now. It's a staking token. It's a bridge. It's a Ripple partner. Oh, man. Between traditional programming and blockchain, the core founders, so this is a bridge between traditional programming again. Think of a traditional programming and then the blockchain of today. This thing is a bridge. It's going to be massive, all right? Now, the pioneers who made this crypto, listen to who these guys are. The core founders are pioneers in secure computing. They're pioneers in secure computing. This is distributed systems and smart contracts. The team goes back to the founding of our modern day crypto. These guys, listen to this. One of the guys, his name's Dean Tibble, a major figure in the early days of smart contracts. You guys, these are the people that developed pretty much the internet as we know it today, okay? This crypto, I don't know if it goes up or not. I don't care. This is a long-term hold. This is something that if I was able to get, I would buy it now and just wait because this thing is so legitimate. You've got the founding fathers of smart contracts invested in this program. It's massive. Let me check right here. The guy, Listen to this. He made the first smart contracts and crypto platforms as we know it today. This is the same crypto. I'm like, whoa. When I saw this, I was like, oh, shit. He worked as a what? The principal, the guy that invented this crypto is the principal architect at Microsoft. I was like, what? I'm telling you, this thing, and I haven't even begun to talk about who's involved in this. He broke off to go independent. His name is Dean Tibble, D-E-A-N Tibble, T-I-B-B-L-E, in case you want to look him up. He broke off to go independent, and Microsoft bought his company. So this guy's a principal Microsoft, the principal Microsoft computer scientist, architect, if you want to call that, principal architect. He leaves, starts his own company, does some badass shit, and then Microsoft buys that fucking company from him. I'm like, oh my God. I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep going. He developed trading systems for Charles Schwab. Oh my God. He also made projects for what's called Sun Labs, S-U-N, Sun Labs. Now, the other guy who made this, not a big deal, right? Not that that wasn't enough. This guy's name's Mark Miller, M-A-R-K, and then Common Miller. He is a chief scientist and founder. He designed whatever this is, E and Dr. SES programming language. Oh, God. He invented, listen to this, the Miller columns. It's a UI navigation pattern. I don't even know what the fuck the shit is this guy invented. He invented the Xanadu hypertext system, the ECMA script committee, and is a senior fellow at the Foresight Institute. Oh, yeah. By the way, executives from PayPal and Google work on this project. Just saying, not a big deal, right? They're also partners with Anchorage Digital. Who's Anchorage Digital? That's the very first United States crypto bank that has a charter to do custody, crypto, everything. The very first one. Gee, I wonder how they hooked up with them. Next, Andreessen Horowitz. Andreessen Horowitz is the biggest fintech early stage investor on the planet. They're involved in this. Goldman Sachs is involved in this. And guess what? They were also an early investor in Ripple. You got Visa. Visa credit card is involved in this. Anthony Pompliano, that guy has Pomp Investments. He's invested in this. There's a company called Blockchain Capital, like a venture capital company. They're involved in this. Oh, by the way, Blackrock's involved in this. 21 shares. Cantor Fitzgerald, Ripple, RippleX, Axelar Crypto, which is Ripple. That's the bridge. You notice how they claim this project's a bridge? I wonder how it's a bridge, right? You've got Near Protocol and Axelar all in this. Absolutely fabulous. Hoo-wee. And I haven't even got into the deep dive yet. I'm just giving you the preliminary stuff for this crypto. So anyhow, that was pretty amazing right there, this crypto. Let me get into, oh, wait, somebody gave donations. Let me see what we got going on here, kids. We got XRPOBD. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Says, don't just slide in talking about cryptos. What's been going on? Then we got Direct Buy. Thank you very much for that. Tax-free donation. It says, hello, Hulk. Now, Builder Bob, 3 of 3 for the 5 Hutto. Builder Bob. Okay, let me look at this really quick. Yeah, I'll have to check on that later. Direct Buy. Hundred for 100. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And then we got JD. Thank you very much for your tax-free donation. Let me keep going here. Okay. Direct buy, 3 of 4 for the $500 member. Nice for that one there. Thank you very much. Now, let's get into the real deep dive on this crypto here. This one is massive. I looked up background on Agoric and BLD. So Agoric is a layer 1 proof of stake blockchain platform built within the Cosmos system. Just to let you know, Cosmos system is a Ripple partner. Let's take a look at the evidence here for that. This crypto is so legit. It's a long-term hold. I would never pump dump this thing. This is one that I can't believe it's like 0.0. It was 0 something cents. I was like, holy shit. Agoric's a layer 1 proof of stake blockchain on the Cosmos platform. So I just sent you the Ripple evidence right here. The title is Evmos. That's Cosmos. Evmos collaborates with Ripple and Peersys. Peersys is so massive. Like, I'm telling you what, this whole Cosmos platform with the Agoric, you've got a Peersys, Ripple, everybody's in on this crypto. This thing is so legit. I'm not going to, but let me go back to the main deep dive article. Okay, so we got a layer 1. The platform emphasizes composability, security through object capability programming, and tools like electronic rights transfer protocol for token standards. Agoric aims to bring millions of developers into Web3, simplifying the multi-chain interactions and reducing risks in decentralized finance. The native token is BLD, also known as Agoric Staking Token, is used for staking governments and voting. Okay, let me cherry pick this. It was founded in 2018 and positioned itself as a bridge. We know where it gets the bridge from because you're working on Cosmos. Cosmos is a Ripple partner. And this crypto later you're going to see is mixed in with Axelar, and that's a bridge as well. It acts as a bridge between traditional programming and blockchain, drawing on decades of research in distributed systems and smart contracts. The core founders of Agoric are pioneers in secure computing and distributed systems. We already went over Dean Tibble. We went over Mark Miller already. There's another guy named Bill Tulloh, Tulloh, in case you're looking him up. He's an economist focused on agoric computing. There's a guy named Brian Warner, who's also a member of this. Now, there's 20 members. There's also 20 board members. And some of the CEOs are from Time Warner. So like Time Cable, Time Warner Cable, PayPal, and Google. So the board of directors of this company is full. What I'll do is when I'm done with the show, I'll make a video of this so you can read it if you want. All the evidence here. We got Anchorage Digital's involved. Agoric has formed several partnerships, primarily within the crypto and blockchain space. Here are some of the names. Anchorage, okay? Anchorage is the first federally chartered crypto bank in the United States, and they're allowed to custody crypto as well. Truly amazing. The other partners, BitGo, Babylon Chain, Noble, Rise in, CoinList, Cosmos / Interchain ecosystem. That's where the Ripple connection comes in. Accelerators. Agoric has been supported by Outlier Ventures, a leading Web3 accelerator. Some of the other investors are Gummy Cryptos Capital, NGC Ventures, the Spartan Group, Rockaway X, Metastable Capital, Kilowatt Capital, Electric Coin which is Zcash creators, High Knot Capital, Ripple X, San Francisco. There you go. Ripple's bought into this program. And Sachs Capital. That's good, but we're still not done. So now I'm showing you the Cosmos blockchain article here. What we got is the Cosmos ecosystem. Evmos collaborates with Ripple and Persist to enable XRP Ledger EVM sidechain. This occurred about 1 year ago today. Ripple and Persist. Now, Persist is a company that's very well connected. Ripple and Persist will leverage Evmos, Cosmos, to further develop and enhance the XRP Ledger and the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain. So there's, I'm just going to cherry pick anything in here. You got basically Cosmos is working with Persist. They've got this Ripple connection going on. You can read that article for yourself. I'm going to skip past that. Now, here's just a side article if you're interested. I mean, you got Ripple working with the Bank of Colombia. Has nothing to do necessarily with this article here, but I wanted to show you how just the connections with Ripple. Ripple's a partner of this, and they're working with all these banks around the world. But you got Persist here again. So Ripple and Persist, you can't tell me. You got Ripple that bought in to this Agoric BLD crypto project, and they're like not going to use Persist at all. That shit doesn't make any sense. So that's where we're getting all the Persist connections coming in. Now let's look. Let's look at Persist. What is Persist? Persist technology is a blockchain focused on development. It started in 2019. Its headquarters is in Barcelona, Spain, and Andorra. The company is dedicated entirely to blockchain projects, emphasizing research, definition, development, and advancement of software solutions. Persist specializes in protocol level development, serving clients like central banks. Oh man. Now, why would Ripple join a company like Agoric to help with a project called BLD? Ripple's technology will be for all the central banks in the world. So why they messing around with this little company's got something to do with the central banks, everybody. This is not a pump dump crypto. This is one that you hold on to for dear life, okay? Persist specializes in protocol level development, serving clients like central banks. Oh, listen to this. Oh, listen to this. Persist, his job is for central banks, commercial banks, governments, and corporations. Oh my God. And they're involved with Ripple, and Ripple's involved with this little tiny BLD company. And they're not, someone's like, well, it doesn't mean Persist is going to be used. I think you really need to think about that statement. Let's see. Persist. Persist is a partner of Axelar. Right there. Axelar and Persist. Cosmos. Oh, we got it right there. You've got Persist is working with Cosmos, and Ripple's a Cosmos partner. Oh shit, I told you so. Told you so. So Axelar is a partner of this. We all know that Axelar is a partner of Ripple. Look, all the shit's connected, right? You got Lulo X, fintech company involved. The Near protocol is invested into Persist, Near protocol. And of course, Ripple X is a partner of Persist. It's all coming together. Now let's look up Anchorage Digital. Anchorage Digital has raised significant amounts of money. Anchorage Digital is an Andreessen Horowitz partner. Anchorage Digital is a blockchain capital partner, KKR, Goldman Sachs, GIC, Singapore Wealth Fund, Visa, PayPal, Wellington Management, Paradigm, Moonwhale Ventures, NFX, Parify, Pomp Investments. This Anchorage Digital has all the green lights from the New York State Department of Finance, Monetary Authority of Singapore, United States Department of Justice, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Anchorage Digital is partners with Blackrock, 21 shares, DLT, and Angel List, Fusion IQ, Finxact, and I believe Finxact is a Ripple partner, Cantor Fitzgerald, Visa, and I'll stop at that. So that's where this Agoric company comes in. It's just tied in with so many, either Ripple, Anchorage Digital, it's tied. Like this, it's all connected. This project, in my opinion, looks really, really solid with all their connections right there. That is a crypto that if you're new and you want a crypto that's cheap and a ton of connections, remember, it's for DeFi and Web3. It's not designed tomorrow to make you rich. It's designed for whenever Web3, and when you're staking your cryptos, that means we got to have crypto laws, regulations, and all these things. That's where this crypto comes in at about 0.0. When I saw it last night, it was 0.00 and then like 8. So it was so far less than a penny. And so Flare would be similar. Yeah, this would be like a Flare XDC kind of a thing where its main purpose is Web3 and DeFi. So you're not going to hear about it. It's not going to be popular because we're not even, we don't even got crypto regs. Like this stuff becomes popular when you have all the regulations, global tokenization, and your staking shit and all that. That's when this crypto comes in. So it's being designed for down the road. This is what we try to do on Crypto Hulk, is stay years ahead if we can. We find a crypto that has all those connections. Like, I don't know if there's probably not been a crypto I've gone over with that many connections. These are all solid connections. You're getting in on this crypto at probably, I don't know, 1/10 of a penny, or I don't know I don't care what it is now. It'll, whatever the price is. But when I saw this one with 2 zeros in front of it, I'm like, and then all the connections, I'm like, no way. There's no way. So this one is like a diamond hiding under some dirt. All right. That one, look, this isn't a used car I got to sell. I mean, I don't even know. Does anybody check if Caleb Brown's got this one? Probably not. This one is hasn't even blossomed yet. Pretty amazing. So let me check some comments. Not on Caleb Brown. Okay. Mr. OG Stubel. Okay. Caleb Brown not available. Yeah. So which we're talking about BLD. So Reggie Charles, member for 20 months at the 2024 Crypto Explosion. Thanks for the great crypto picks, Hulk. Meanwhile, you have a Dave Ramsey telling his callers to completely liquidate their crypto portfolio to pay off debt because he says it's a scam. Wow. Can you guys believe that? Like, that's these people out there. Look, I don't care how I'm going to tell you what, the most popular YouTubers and all these social media, these are some of the biggest fucking scammers and dumb shits, okay? They're paid to get you on the wrong fucking course. I don't mention names. I'm just telling you, the most popular people on social media telling you financial shit, Their goal is to get you financially destroyed. What I do is I show you facts. I show you articles after the show. You can look at the video evidence that I have because I can't really, it's on Agoric here and I can't copy it because I pay for it every month and it won't let me send you the link because it, yeah. So I'll take the video. You could read all the evidence. That's what we do on Crypto Hulk for new people. We go over cryptos. Hey, look, I go over information. If you pump it, dump it, whatever, that's not my fucking concern. I don't give a fuck what you do, all right? My job is to show you all kinds of crypto that have solid connections, great use cases, and some of the biggest companies in the world joining that crypto platform. I don't know what the hell Dave Ramsey was talking about. There's a chance he could have been high as fuck when he was telling people that stuff. But the names that I'm dropping, like Blackrock, I could stop at Blackrock. When I said that Blackrock is indirectly involved in this, I could stop right there. That would be enough. But then you got Visa and on and on and on and on. And these two guys, these two fucking geniuses that helped invent the smart contracts as we know them today. All these people are involved in this little project you've never heard of. And it was 0.008 cents or something. If you're brand new to crypto, you don't need to buy a Bitcoin for 100,000. That's the dumbest fucking shit you could ever do. I'm just telling you. Any crypto person who tells you, yeah, I got some exposure to Bitcoin, they're the biggest fucking dumb shits on the planet, okay? There is no, the cryptos that we talk about, these aren't scammy cryptos. See, what dumb shit people do that have fucking broke dick channels is they try to talk shit about this channel because they can't find cryptos like I can because they're dumb shit, okay? And even if they could, they don't because they're lazy as fuck. Their asses just get bigger and bigger the more they keep sitting there like an elephant, okay? Crypto Hulk channel shows you real world cryptos, real world purpose, the best connections, the best business partners. There's no... this isn't like scam crypto. This is like Blackrock, Standard Custody, these Anchorage Digital. Like these are like some of the biggest and best companies in the world hooked up with crypto projects. I don't know what Dave's talking about. He's probably on planet Uranus. That's what he's doing. He's on planet Uranus talking out his ass. That's what he's doing. So I just give you facts, man, about good cryptos that are long-term holds. These are everything I show is long-term hold stuff. Now, whether it goes up to $1 million or not, I have no idea. That's not my job. I just show you the crypto and the connections. I'm not running the company. I don't know if the CEO runs off with a 16-year-old secretary or whatever. I don't fucking know. Hey, he could run off with a midget or something or a poodle. I have no idea. That's not my fucking job. My job is to dig deep, find crypto projects that are interesting, and if you invest in it or not, that's your fucking business. That's all that I do, all right? Now, my opinion is that for me, this crypto will be a super long-term hold. Like when we moon, I want this one because all the connections, it's got to be worth something if you got all the Blackrock and shit in there. It's got to be worth something. If Ripple invested in this project, it's got to be worth something one day when Andreessen Horowitz, which is A16Z, the biggest crypto investment accelerator company in the world, it's got to be worth something if they're putting money in. Got it. All right. Persist. Let me take a look. Yeah, just that's huge. Let me go. I don't have, excuse me, I don't have this. I wanted to show you something right here. Now, I did a video on this. It was like in the past week. Let me do a copy paste. I want to show you how far ahead Crypto Hulk Show is. Let me rewind. Remember last week, and if one of you wants to post the link in this top chat, I was trying to do a couple things before the show. Here's the article. I'm going to read you the title and then tell you really quick something. Microsoft, here we go. Microsoft is going to stop using engineers in China. Already it sounds like it's bad, like a train wreck. Microsoft to stop using engineers in China to work on U.S. defense computer systems. Are you serious? I'm not believing this article. I got to read the title again. Microsoft is going to stop using engineers in communist China to work on United States defense computer systems. You know what? They should win the award for the smartest motherfucker. Isn't that like, I can't even believe I'm having to read this title to you. We have an enemy. I'm just go with it. Just go with it. We have an enemy called China, and Microsoft's using them to help our defense computer system. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, if I know, you know what? If I was in charge of U.S. defense computer systems and I worked at Microsoft, just listen to this story. Hey, Crypto Hulk, we got a job for you. We need you to protect the United States. Okay. Now, you need to hire about 500 computer people to work on the defense computer systems, okay? Okay, I will do. Thanks, Trump. And I call up Xi Jinping and say, hey, can I get 500 people to help us with our U.S. defense computer systems? And they're like, oh, he's some dumb fool. And then you pick up the phone. Yeah, a Crypto Hulk. Yeah, we got about 500 people for you. And I'll be like, okay, thanks, Xi Jinping. Click. He just got off the phone and he's speaking all kinds of Chinese about how fucking retarded I am, okay? Why the fuck would you have communist Chinese people making U.S. defense computer systems? I'm like, holy fucking shit. Now, I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the sharpest pencil in the box, but I sure as fuck know that if I'm in charge of U.S. defense, I'm not hiring no fucking Chinese, okay? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little pessimistic or something, but it just doesn't seem right to me, okay? Now, there was an investigative report done. I'd hope to God so. I'd hope to God if Microsoft is using communists to help protect the United States defense computer systems, I hope there's an investigation done. You know what the investigation found? Now, I know it's going to be a shocker. I know you're going to be shocked. The investigator found fears of exploitation by foreign intelligence services. Well, son of a bitch. You mean the communist government infiltrated the Chinese to spy on? Son of a bitch. No way. Is that possible? That's the article. And when I heard that, I'm like, this can't be real. I mean, how, in what universe would a United States company like Microsoft use communist Chinese people to work on our defense systems, and then somebody investigates that project and says, oh shit, they're probably being manipulated? Well, no fuck. I mean, seriously? Hey, I'm shocked. Now, let's take it back. You know why this came out? I want you to notice why this came out. Didn't a week ago, I do a story about Adapt, AADAPT. It was made, Adapt is a national defense platform to protect the United States. It's a crypto platform, Adapt. It's made by a company called, now I'm starting, Timber. I did the video. I think it's called Timber, Timbre or something like that. That goes back to 1958 out of Evans, Virginia. It's 4 miles from Langley, and I can't say which is the C, and I won't say I, and I won't say A headquarters. It's 4 miles from there. Timber's first project was to work for the United States, and I won't say air, and I won't say force, to work on, can't say missile, and then can't say defense, and then also systems. That's how this company over the past 60 years, 70 years turns into they have a project called Adapt. And I showed you And if you look all the way down to the bottom, the People's Bank of China is involved in the project. That's a national defense project. And now all of a sudden now, see, I put that out there. I put that out there a week ago. And now I just read you an article where they probably think it's not a good idea to have the Chinese making our missile defense. You see what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? But it was just interesting how I did that show. And in about a week later, this Microsoft article comes out. Yeah, I think we'll stop using the Chinese. And I'm like, I just did a story on that. What are the odds? I mean, no, I'm sure it's not connected, right? But just that I'm talking about the ADAPT program and how it's the whole United States safety platform on crypto to stop hacks. And all of a sudden, a week later, this Microsoft article comes out about Chinese and national defense and stuff, and we shouldn't have probably had them. And I read to you at the bottom of that deep dive, the People's Bank of China is involved in the national defense project. And I'm just like, what? I showed you the video. You can see it for yourself on my show. Very interesting what we see on Crypto Hulk. Always try to keep you in advance, you know. Can't always do it, but I try my best. That's faux show. How we doing as far as time going here, buddy? 36 minutes. Oh shit. Let me see what else we got here, buddy. Now this is interesting. This article came out a few days ago, but there's details of Ripple and Circle Bank applications, sort of. Telling you what, everybody. Circle and Ripple have both applied to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency for National Trust Bank charters. Circle issues USDC, the second largest stablecoin with over 60 billion, while Ripple recently launched its Ripple Labs USD. You know what's interesting to me? Let me ask you a question. We know that Circle's platform is working with different crypto companies. Stellar is one of them. Circle runs on Stellar as well. Let me just, for the new people, let me do a copy and a paste. So here's this article here. Experience the power of USDC on Stellar. Now I got a question. You know how like a lot of these companies now are coming out with stable coins? Like, well, Ripple has one and Circle is one. Why doesn't Stellar have a stable coin? Does anybody ever ask that? Like, I'm not saying I'm smart or nothing. Like, I'm legitimately asking a question. How or why is it? Like, think about it. Isn't Stellar supposed to be for small and mid-sized business and all that shit? Okay, so smaller money. Then why does Ripple come out with a stable coin then? If Ripple's designed for, 5 million, sending 5 million or 50 million at a time and shit, how do they get a stable coin? When I thought stable coins were like based on the dollar, right? So you had one circle equals $1. It's just XLM is a stable coin. Well, it's how we have, what's the native? See, on the XRP ledger, you got XRP, and then you have the XRP stablecoin. What is it with Stellar? Because I don't know enough about Stellar. So what is Stellar's native token then? So what I'm showing you here is this. In the beginning, you have the Stellar doesn't have a stable coin. That's the answer. Stellar's XLM is the native token. XRP is the native token, and then the RLUSD is the native token, is the stable coin. So when Stellar came out, it was not designed to be a stable coin. The word stablecoin didn't even come up until about a month ago. So I just wanted to know, with Stellar, we haven't heard the word XLM being a stablecoin ever. XRP is a stablecoin. I'm sorry. XRP is the native token to the XRP ledger, just as the XLM token is native to the Stellar network. So Stellar doesn't have a stable coin. That's what the RLUSD is. That's what I'm wondering. How is it that Ripple comes out with stablecoin? See, what I really kind of think maybe is that somehow Circle is the stablecoin of Stellar. Because Stellar doesn't have a stablecoin. That's why I'm just wondering. It doesn't make sense. Things that make you go home. Yeah. because you got the XLM, but why it just, an XLM's meant for small to mid-size enterprises or transactions, right? So how is it that Ripple is supposed to be the banker's coin, the XRP, but yet they come out with a stable coin? But I thought stable coins were one-to-one with $1. Do you know how many fucking XRPs you'd have to move if they're only $1 a piece? That shit's not going to work, folks, right? So these are just questions that I'm bringing up. So it's just very interesting. I don't have answers to these questions. I've never been one to really look into Stellar that much because I never quite was interested, but that's just a question that I have that I think actually XLM is, see, because the Circle and the Stellar thing, like something's going on. I think Circle is being positioned, and then last minute it'll just run on Stellar completely. That's what I see happening. There's some kind of slick move going on right now, like really slow moving quicksand or whatever you want to call it. Like something's up because you got Circle trying to become a bank, but like it's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. How you, yeah, like, okay, so with Stellar, like, why didn't they come out with a stablecoin? And not because, well, Jed McCabe didn't want, that's not, no, it's not good. That's not the answer I need to hear. I need to hear something more solid than that. So. Slow moving. Yeah, you get in the quicksand, you just slowly kind of, you don't really notice. And the next thing you know, you're up to here. You know, it's like one of those. Stu Lavelle says, Stellar secret squirrel, money for all, no chicks for free. The answer is the Zebek network. Somebody's pumping Zebek. Agoric, right? Just pumped. I don't know. I don't care. I just taught the fundamentals of Agoric. And it's got crazy fundamentals. That sucker, that's probably one of the better cryptos I've gone over for a long time. Dire Straits. All righty then. So, yeah, I thought that article was something going on with the Chinese and, you know, Ripple China. So it's all big. China's not our enemy. I'm just, it's all political theater. Now, this one's interesting. This next article right here, let me show you this one. Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel-backed cryptocurrency exchange. Oh, here we go. Now, for those of you that are brand new that don't know, Peter Thiel was back there with Elon Musk and the PayPal Mafia people, they call them. They started PayPal. Look, these people are some of the brightest crypto minds. Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and these other guys. I even think the president's crypto czar, he was back there right there too. When crypto that we know it, as it first began, as we know it today, these guys were right there where it started. Bullish, the cryptocurrency exchange that counts Peter Thiel as an investor, said it's going public under the ticker BLSH. If you are an investor and you watch Crypto Hulk Show, and sometimes you want to know the companies that you should invest in, I'm not telling you to invest in it, but you need to invest it. It's BLSH. If you got Peter Thiel behind it, I mean, that's a no fucking brainer, okay? I don't know how much it's going to cost to get this crypto exchange bullish. You might want to seriously consider that one. The IPO filing says that as of March 31st, the total trading volume since launch has exceeded 1.25 trillion traded dollars. It's been a big year for new crypto offerings, highlighted by Circle's blockbuster IPO. The Peter Thiel-backed cryptocurrency exchange Bullish filed for an IPO on Friday, so that was a couple of days ago. The latest digital asset firm to head for the public market. The company, led by CEO Tom Farley, a veteran of the finance industry and former president of the New York Stock Exchange. Everybody. If you want to invest in a crypto exchange, you might want to consider Bullish, BLSH. A spin-out of Block.one. Bullish started with an initial investment from backers, including Thiel's Founders Fund and Thiel Capital, along with Nomura. Oh, that's a Ripple partner right there, Nomura. Or they're using SBI, so they're SBI Japan, so they're using Ripple technology. Either Nomura is a Ripple partner or they're using SBI Tech. To me, it's the same fucking thing. Ripple's involved in this. Ripple's technology is involved in this. In the first quarter of 2025, they executed 2.5 billion in average daily volume. Oh, man. Look. Oh, wow. This is ranking in the top 5 exchanges by spot volume for Bitcoin and Ether. The filing is another significant step for the cryptocurrency industry, which has fought for years to convince institutions to embrace digital assets as legitimate investments. It's already been a big year on the market for crypto offerings. Wow. It's all coming, everybody. You are literally in a position now where you've got cheap crypto. I want you to look at how I look at all this, okay? A lot of people are like, okay, look, I'm showing you facts every day. I just showed you a solid use case crypto with all kinds of backing, and it was like 0.008 cents. The dumb people look at me like, oh, that's all that stuff's cheap. No. That's what you do. You get these when they're cheap. You get them when they're 0.008. So you watch Crypto Hulk Show. That's why this show is going to go down as like legend, okay? Because I'm showing you cryptos that are 0.008 cents that got Ripple X as an investment. Blackrock and all these other companies are indirectly or directly involved in this projects. You're getting it for 0.008 cents. Like, now, when the crypto hits $500 or $1,000 for just one of those, people are going to look at you like, oh, shit. Oh, you just got lucky. No, you know what that's code for? I'm too fucking stupid to realize that. That's why I missed out on it. That's code. Because then they have to admit that they're fucking stupid and they didn't understand. They had more important things to do. When you were watching the Crypto Hulk show at my time here at 7 a.m., they were off doing something else. Maybe you're watching the show in a part of the world where it's 1 a.m. I have no idea. But if you watch the show, this is the fact channel. We go over facts. I find the crypto. We tear it apart. We look at all the connections. You determine whether you want to buy it or not. Whether it pumps or not, I don't fucking care. I don't, 99% of the shit I don't buy. Here and there, I'll buy something and keep it. I pumped about 2 cryptos in my life, and that's it. Good or bad, I like looking at cryptos that are good. When I have the opportunity, I'll buy. If I don't have the money, I didn't get paid yet, so I get paid on the 1st, whatever, so I don't have any money to buy shit until the 1st. So what am I going to do? Not make crypto videos until I can buy it? No, I'm going to make a video whether I buy it or not. It's not. The point is to show you good cryptos. That's what I do. I show you good, solid cryptos. All I do. Now, what you do with that information, that's what you do with that information. That's not me. I don't fucking care. If it pumps and you make money and you sell off, whatever, that's not my fucking concern. Okay, so here's what Scrim de la Creme says, and it makes total sense. Anything under a penny, like I just showed you, right? With a use case, and I'm going to add some of the world's top companies. Scrim de la Creme says it's the easiest way to become a millionaire. There you go. Like Apple, like Amazon. When Amazon was like 10 cents, you should have got in on that shit. I'm showing you things right now that are under a penny, and then you got all these connections like with Blackrock and Anchorage, there's all this fucking shit connections, and it's 0.008 cents. Somebody said it's a penny right now. Okay, still it's a fucking penny. What you're going to do is you're going to wait till it's $20 or $30, right? That's so fucking stupid. Okay. I think we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, let's wrap that up. And I think that'll be it. So I'll be back at about 5 or 5:30 p.m. today. I don't quite know exactly what time the show will be. And I'll be back with another show, yeah. So I'm back from my little trip. I had to take care of some business. And we're back on a regular schedule. So today again, 5:30 p.m., somewhere in there. I'll see you at my next show.